Hello, welcome to JPC Travels, and today we were heading to Blizzard Beach. We got up early, we got breakfast, and we headed in for opening time. We had a feeling that there was a storm coming, so we thought we'll get in early and we'll do as many of these slides as we can. So with the nature of a water park, we didn't get many videos or photos, as it is just too difficult, so we apologise for that. But here is when the storm had hit. The sun had started to come out, but it was absolutely soaking. Yes, we were all wet anyway from being in the water, but we couldn't go back on the water or the rides until they'd cleared things, so we just thought we will head. We actually had bags with us, so we had a paid locker there, which was about $15, which was kind of annoying that we'd only used it for a small amount of time. However, it just meant everything was safe. We headed out and we got the Disney transportation to Animal Kingdom, as that is where we were staying. It would have been amazing to have booked a Universal or Disney hotel for the time there. However, it just wasn't feasible for us, and we're not in that financial position, unfortunately. But I did want to treat my partner to somewhere, and I booked the Animal Kingdom Lodge for a kind of early birthday present for him. Now, Animal Kingdom Lodge has 2 stops, and of course we got off the wrong one. We got off at Kidani. However, we were still allowed to check in here, and we were greeted by a lovely guy called Jeffrey, who checked us in, and they even gave us an upgrade, which was unbelievable. So we actually upgraded to a savannah view, which was of the animal area that they are in, and we will show you videos of it. I was just absolutely ecstatic. These things never really happen for us. So we were just over the moon, and yeah, big shout out to Jeffrey, he was lovely. So they do have buses between the 2 villages. It's about a 5-10 minute walk, but we just didn't know where we were going, so we left and just got on one of the buses, which is every kind of 5-10 minutes. It's really well organised, and all the staff are super helpful and very accommodating, which is just a lovely touch, but that is Disney for you. So this was us walking up to Jumbo House, and yeah, we were just in awe. It was absolutely stunning. Lots of people checking in and out. We'd already got our room, so we were just going in, and yeah, we will just let you take it in because we were just, in awe. So here's our room, 2505, and yeah, just even the doors were different going on in, and just, yeah, every single thing was just tailored to the Animal Kingdom and that feeling of being on the plains, and, you know, just the tiny little touches. There was a coffee machine. They even have an Alexa. As you can probably tell, this is just not the standard we are used to, and it is super exciting. So after taking in the unbelievable room and the views, we came into the heart of the hotel. There were some bars and different restaurants, but we had already booked into somewhere for that night. But we were wanting to have a look at the pool, and it did not disappoint. So after a chill by the pool, we did go to the pool bar and we ordered some lovely drinks. I could have had more, but they were fairly pricey. So here they are there. We then had a wander around. There was different games. There was table tennis, Connect Four, cornhole throw. Then you could walk around just the pool area and see even more animals, so we will take you along with us. We then will take you into a few of the different restaurants, the kind of fast food-ish kind of restaurant, but still good quality, and the shop that they have in the hotel before going back to our room and getting ready. And you will see, again, just me staring at the animals and all the different animals that we could see from our room. So following our walk around, we came out onto the balcony and we had a good look at, again, the animals, and it was just nicer to be able to see them from a little bit higher up. We then got ourselves ready to go for dinner to Sana. So there is a number of different restaurants that you can go to at this hotel. We booked into Sana as it was one that Paul had seen online and he'd seen some good reviews. Again, it is within the animal kind of exposure. So here you see a giraffe walking past us as we're having dinner. It would have been great to have a window seat, however, weren't that fortunate. So this was really cool experience here. Going back to the food, we decided to get the special breads to start with. They were amazing, followed by 2 curries and a side dish. And here is our bill. It was actually really reasonable for what we got. And then we went back out to the kind of main viewing point to look at the animals as it was getting to bedtime, and they were just out having some food. This felt like we were really close to the giraffe here, and I've never seen a giraffe before, so that's why there's so many videos and photos of them. It was just an unbelievable experience. Would definitely recommend if you're ever planning to go away, even if it's just for one night and take it all in. It was unbelievable. Following on from there, we came inside. This was a really pretty area that looked onto the viewing platform. We then had a wander around their Disney shop, and they had lots of Animal Kingdom souvenirs. We then also seen Walker Shortbread, which is where we're from, so we had to get a photo with that. We ended the night in the arcade. Just thought, why not try something different while you're here? They had loads of different styles of games. You just had to kind of get a card that you put money on. So Paul chose this one, and then of course we had to do the dancing. So we will leave you to the end of this video on some great moves. So that brings us to the end of day 6. Join us again on day 7, where because we've got early access, we're heading to Epcot to get onto Guardians and to drink and eat a lot of food around the world. See you then.